Alright guys, well I finally watched the latest Hellraiser film. I've been putting this off forever because I just don't care about this franchise anymore. They have dropped way too many shitty movies for me to care at all anymore. But I did watch it, so let's talk about it. Listen, is it the worst of the franchise? Absolutely not. This franchise has given us legitimately some of the worst movies of all time. Is it the best of the franchise? No. But that's also not saying much because the best of this franchise isn't, very high. Let's be real with ourselves. I can respect the attempt to reinvent this otherwise oversaturated franchise. I really can. David Bruckner did his absolute best to bring in this unique flair to this movie, something we haven't seen yet. He uses a lot of updated filmmaking techniques and modern horror editing choices that do make this stand out as being unique. This doesn't feel like a sequel or a soft reboot. This feels like a genuine reboot of the franchise. And I can respect that even though it was delivered in a rather lackluster way. I loved the updated design of Pinhead. I thought it was skin crawling. It was tough to look at. Unfortunately though, the horror here felt bleak. It felt lazy. And a lot of that had to do with its identity struggle. This film never knew what it wanted to be. It never fully committed to the horror. It never fully committed to the mystery, which inherently culminates in a ton of tonal shifts that just removes me from this movie. I've also seen a lot of creators say this one thing, and I am going to echo it. It is so hard to root for a character we hate. Our lead in this movie is not necessarily a good person. And this movie does not do a good enough job at making me care about her, making me care about what she's doing and her end goal. And for me personally, that makes the movie feel a bit pointless. I gave this film a 2.5 out of 5 stars at Letterboxd. In my Letterboxd ratings, that's just about as painfully average to slightly below average as you can get. But at the same time, a 2.5 out of 5 stars on a Hellraiser movie is significantly higher than any of my expectations.